The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday morning to attend this webinar. My name is Sandy Vicanti, and I head up our life division here at IMES, and want to go over a great concept with you on an annuity alternative with single premium life. And before I get to that, again, just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone taking time out of their schedule. Let's go over a few house cleaning items first. One of them being IMES is just so grateful for any referral that you as the agent send over our way. So when that referral gets contracted with us, we send you a $50 check as our way of saying thank you. When that same referral writes and places business with us, whether that's life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, you will receive 20 basis points on any business written and placed by that agent. That is indefinite. That is not taken out of your commission. It's not taken out of their commission. That comes directly from IMES. And again, as a thank you for entrusting us with that referral. We have for all agents something called a marketing reimbursement account, and I call it, it's almost like similar to a savings account for business expenses. So for every $100,000 of placed business that you do with us, whether it's life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, we will put in $100 in that marketing reimbursement account. That continues to build. If you don't use it, it rolls over into the following year. And when you do decide to utilize that money, you submit a invoice to us, and whether that's for a business expense on computers, seminars, website, whatever the case may be, as long as it's business related, we will pay up to 50% of that invoice as long as that much money is in that marketing reimbursement account. For all of our new agents, when you contract with us in your first 6 months of placing business, we have something called a new producer builder. And what that is again, in the first 6 months, if you place $100,000 of business with us, again, life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, combination thereof, you can choose a 2-year producer website that we create and manage for you, or you can choose a $750 cash bonus. If you like to hold off because you think, gosh, I'm going to place $300,000 of business with IMES in my first 6 months, you can choose a $2,000 marketing reimbursement account. That's that account that we just spoke about where we help pay your business expenses. You can choose a $1,500 gift card, or you can choose a Social Security program and 3,000-piece mailing. If you like to hold off because you think, geez, I'm going to go gangbusters here and place $500,000 of business with IMES in my first 6 months, you can choose a 4,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with a top producer of ours, Dave Pimper, a 5,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with another top producer of ours, Matt Gill, or you can choose my favorite. And honestly, I say this every time, and I mean it every time, it truly is my favorite, is a Ritz-Carlton Travel Rewards getaway where you plan your own destination. And again, none of this comes out of your commission. That comes directly from IMES. We also have just, I think, top-notch back office support, whether that is setting you up on paperless contracting. So when you complete the paperwork the first time, we try to make it easy for you so you don't have to continue to complete paperwork for carriers thereafter. You just give us a call and let us know who you want to get contracted with, and we get that completed for you. We also help with different design assistants, whether you're looking for an annuity who has the best income rider, or whether you're looking at a single premium life product that has top nursing care home healthcare benefits in it. We'll run those quotes for you, send you out any forms that you may need. And what I find important out of all of this is that submission to commission support. So what I mean by that is when you submit an application to us, we scrub that application from top to bottom, make sure nothing is missing, give you a call if we do need some additional information from you, order any exams and labs that day, and then submit it that day as well to the carrier. And then we follow that case through the underwriting process every 3 days. Every 3 days, we're looking at that case to make sure it's staying on track and getting that out the door and to the client and your commission to you just as quickly as possible. We also have a strong marketing team. Gosh, I can't stress enough how good Jacob and Sean are here. Whether you're looking for different flyers or postcards, if you have a logo and it just may be a little tired and you need that refresh, we can help you with different logo designs. A website, if you don't have one, we'll create and manage that for you. If you do have one, and again, it may just needs a facelift there, we can help you with that as well. Any newsletters, email marketing campaigns. Right now, social media advertising is huge. If you go to Facebook, you can see all the advertisements there. And if you'd like to be a part of that and get your name out and your agency's name out, you don't quite know how to do that, Jacob and Sean will be more than happy to help you with that. And so every time you call for a quote, whether it's a term or UL quote, or whether you're calling for forms, or even looking at our webinar schedule, you go directly to www.iamsinc.com. And again, there, that's where I run all of the term and UL quotes. This is where I pull all of our forms. You get current industry links and news. You can pull up our annuity grid and find out who the top 5 annuity carriers are for, MIGA rates. We have our webinar schedule on here, and also all of our recorded webinars. You click on that, it'll send you to our YouTube page where you can look at all of our past recordings. And then we also have something called a sales resource library where you can look up little mini educational videos. You can pull questionnaires off of there. We have on our support tab E&O, so we give you an opportunity if your E&O is coming due. If you don't have E&O or you like just to shop for some E&O, click on that E&O link. It is through, I believe, Lloyd's of London. We're not taking a cut out of this at all. We're just trying to make it convenient for you and give you additional support on your license. I'm going to send out a poll question on this. For IAMS Wealth Management, when that DOL ruling came out, we're like, gosh, we need to think of a way how IAMS agents can capture any type of revenue from their clients. And then, of course, with the delay and termination of different rulings in that DOL law, it just became very confusing for agents, and we just want to be able to help you out and let you know what's in the pipeline. DOL, that ruling has not gone away. It has changed, but gosh, don't get comfortable with the fact that it's changed. There's still issues with that, and so here at IAMS, we created IAMS Wealth Management. By checking yes, you're just asking for additional information, and what we did is, again, we're trying to keep as much revenue with you as possible so your agents don't go outside of you, and that would be by recurring revenue with managed money fees. You're able to offer just a wide range of products and services, and then you're also viewed differently by your clients. You're viewed as a fiduciary and not an advisor. So if you think, geez, I don't want to get my Series 65, but I would like to capture these revenues. We are able to think of ideas for you to do that. Just check yes, and we'll make sure to, again, answer any questions that you have with our wealth management team. We also have a Life and Annuity Academy. This is such a great opportunity. We get agents all across the United States. This is a 2-day event. We have about 3 a year. And again, by checking yes just means that you're interested in getting additional information. We cover all the costs. So we cover everything from airfare, lodging, and meals. Again, 2-day training event, and we go over different sales ideas and strategies from top producers. An indexed annuity, we unravel those and let you know when the best opportunity is to utilize them. what are the great ones out there that you can use, any current industry threats and trends, and how to overcome client objections. We go over different seminar systems, whether you're looking at a seminar where they serve cookies in a library, or whether you're looking at a more formal seminar where you're serving a meal. Different case marketing with single premium life, the private financing or infinite banking. We go over different insurance concepts and riders, different wealth transfer tools for your clients. Again, I can't stress enough, we pull agents all over the United States. We choose between 35 and 40. Our next academy will be either in February or March of next year. Again, checking yes doesn't sign you up for anything. It just says, can you give me some additional information on this academy? For IMS, we just always think it's important to let our agents get to know IMS as a company and the people that work for IMS, and to reward our agents. So in addition to great commission and different trips and incentives that the carriers have, we here at IMS also offer one for you and a guest, and it's our 2019 Marketing Summit. That will be August 25th through the 29th, again in 2019 at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Naples, Florida. We hear from agents all the time how they feel like this is a family reunion each year for them and their guests. They look forward to attending. It's just top notch. It gets you an opportunity to meet IMS staff as well. If you would like to attend, the only way to get there is to write and place business with us. We have long invitational periods. We want to just make sure everyone has an opportunity to make this great trip. So we started back in January 1st of 2018, and this runs all the way through June 30th of 2019. And you can get to this trip for you and a guest with a combination of ways, whether you're placing $3 million of annuity premium, $1.5 million of Medicare SUP, $2.25 million of single premium life, $250,000 of life target premium, or $600,000 of long-term care premium. Again, if you're interested, only way to attend is to make sure that you're contracted with IMS and writing and placing business with us. We have today, really exciting. It's a live drawing, so please show up at our Facebook page at facebook.com/IMS Inc. and at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's called our Dash for Cash. We've been giving away $1,000 in a weekly live drawing. And in order for you to have that opportunity for your name to be drawn, you need to submit $25,000 of Equitrust business, whether it's single premium life or whether it's annuity. And that gets you one chance to win that $1,000. We have had some drawings so far. On November 16th, we gave away $1,000. On November 30th, we gave away $1,000. And today, again, at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to give away on a live drawing, an additional $1,000. Only way you're able to get that chance to have your name drawn is, again, submit $25,000 of Equitrust single premium life or annuity premium. There is a $6,000 grand prize on December 21st. Again, that will be a live drawing. It's really exciting. I hope that you guys can attend. It's a great opportunity to be involved in something that's, again, you give away $1,000 live drawing. It's just really a fun opportunity. We hope to see a lot of people there at our facebook.com/IMS Inc. So what we're going to go over today is an annuity hybridization, and it's really making the most of your annuity sales. So really, single premium life, a lot of it comes from annuity agents. And we're going to go over, your standard annuity sale and how to make that a multi-dimensional sale, the different benefits of doing that. Why is it so popular? Why is single premium life so popular? Who's a prospect? And different underwriting. So just doing easy math here, if you look at your standard annuity sale, you take a 65-year-old female who inherits $100,000 from a spouse or a family member. You look at that and the benefits you get are tax-deferred growth. You have absolutely better than bank returns. A lot of times with annuities, when you're looking at an annuity, it doesn't offer any long-term care benefits or home health care benefits, but it gives you a quick turnaround, typically within a week. The detriments of an annuity are, that growth is taxable upon distribution, and that is taxable at your beneficiary's income tax bracket. And then, of course, it's taxable at death above the cost basis. But on that $100,000 annuity, on average, you're going to earn about a $6,000 commission, which is a great commission. So for the hybridization, what we're going to look at, instead of taking that full 100 and putting it into an annuity, let's take half of that and put $50,000 into an annuity and the other half, the other $50,000 into single premium life. So if you look at the similarities, and again, a single premium in a lot of ways mimics an annuity. You still have tax deferred growth like you do in an annuity. You have better than bank returns. You're looking at a minimum of 3% on a fixed side, on average about 4.2, 4.6 on the non-guaranteed side. Big difference here is on the annuity, again, a lot of them do not offer long-term care or home health care benefits. With single premium life, it does. On that $50,000, at a minimum, worst case scenario, your clients would get $2,284 a month for long-term care benefits for 36 months. And for home health care or chronic care, they would get, again, worst case scenario, $1,370 for 5 years. And the reason I'm saying worst case scenario is because that is based off of guaranteed death benefit. We're really basing that off of the non-guaranteed, but for just to be as conservative as possible, we're using the guaranteed death benefit on here. Again, it says 1 week turnaround. We actually have quicker turnarounds because it's an immediate decision right there on the phone. And if you have an app and check, as soon as that's turned into the carrier, it is issued within 24 to 48 hours and you're paid within 2 banking days. Where the annuity here, that annuity is taxable upon distribution and taxable at death. And here we have tax-free benefits and it's tax-free at death. So what you have in commission, if you're looking at that $50,000 annuity, if you recall, when you invested the full 100, you received a $6,000 commission. Here, when you invest half of it, you receive a $3,000 commission. However, that single premium life, you're receiving a $4,000 commission. And so you're earning $1,000 more commission on the same amount of money that you were going to invest in an annuity. However, you get those different benefits or those pumped up benefits with tax-free nursing care and home health care benefits of $2,284 a month. Those home health care benefits are $1,370 a month. It's a $32,500 immediate increase in the estate, and it gives that $50,000 that that client put in an $82,500 tax-free death benefit to their beneficiaries to help offset any taxes that that beneficiary may have to pay due to the other investments that that client has. So again, that same $100,000, we're not asking you to look for additional money. Just instead of placing that all with an annuity, split that up and you earn an additional $1,000 commission and then give your clients all those immediate benefits. So this is what I was looking at here. This is a product with one of our carriers at age 65, you're putting in $50,000 and you're getting a 5% bonus. So that bumps that $50,000 to $52,500. You can see on the guaranteed side, it starts out at a death benefit of $94,806 right here. And it levels off to $82,500, and that's guaranteed all the way to age 120. On the non-guaranteed side, you can look at where it starts off at $112,630, and then it kind of fluctuates from there. At age 81, it's up to $120,000 death benefit. So if your client, let's say in year 10, passed away, their beneficiaries would receive $108,000. Also, let's say in year 10, they needed to utilize nursing care benefits. That benefit would be based off of that $108,000 death benefit. Again, for just to be as conservative as possible, we based those numbers off of this death benefit here of $82,500. The alternative is just a mix between the guaranteed and non-guaranteed. So if you don't want to show, a 2 or 3% rate here and you don't want to show a 4.2 here, then here's a good blend of the two. And again, you can see at age 121, the cash value of the policy, the death benefit here on the guaranteed side, and of course that great death benefit of $360,000 on the non-guaranteed side. And as a reminder, that's just based off of a $50,000 single premium. So people, think, gosh, why is single premium life so popular? It is because there's $1.4 trillion that are going to be passed to the next generation. And that is a huge amount of money not to look at for single premium life. There's an income tax-free wealth transfer to the beneficiaries. There's a high cost of long-term care. I know here in Nebraska, it runs about $8,000 a month. That's not for anything fancy. That's just the cost of a long-term care facility. A lot of clients, one, can't afford the premium for a long-term care policy. They certainly can't afford to pay those nursing home benefits out of pocket. Or they just don't want to pay for a policy when they don't know for sure if they're going to use it. So what a great opportunity with single premium life to have that automatically built in. Again, absolutely no exams, no labs. It's an immediate decision on the phone. If they get approved for the life product, they're automatically approved for those nursing care benefits. It's a much quicker turnaround time than an annuity. Again, if you turn in, once you get that telephone interview completed and turn in that app with check, then it's a 24-hour turnaround time and you're paid in 2 banking days. Top commissions up to 15% with a guaranteed interest rate. So again, if you have clients with monies that are just sitting in the bank and it's earning 0.25% or 0.5%, why not put it into single premium life? There's always accessibility to their funds, and then they have great benefits. It goes tax deferral, and it allows the clients to both grow and have the safety feature and tax-free benefits for their money. Underwriting, again, really easy. It's a simplified issue. No exams, no labs. They answer the medical questions on the application. You call for an interview. Those same questions on the application are asked on the telephone interview. While they're doing that, they're pulling up prescription history and MIB codes. If for some reason they see a medication that the client may not have mentioned, they'll mention that medication and ask the client about it. It starts at a table 4 and it goes all the way up to a table 8. We underwrite, this is huge, for mortality and not morbidity. And what I mean by that is for long-term care, they underwrite for morbidity. So if you've had a knee replacement, or if your client, we actually had an agent try to get a long-term care policy, and the client had carpal tunnel and was going through physical therapy for carpal tunnel. That declined them for long-term care, but it does not decline them over for single premium life. So any long-term care clients that you've had declinations on, let's take a look at them and see if we can move them over to single premium life. Issue ages are 0 to 95, so great opportunity for everyone to get a single premium life policy. And why sell single premium life? Again, we've mentioned before the great benefits, higher commission when you split up that premium. Also, there's a need for long-term care. That need is really high right now, especially with people living a lot longer. You know, the average annual nursing home rate is around $73 or $73,000, and really that's low. They stay an average of, close to 2.5 years, and the average age is about 79. Believe it or not, 40% of individuals age 65 enter a nursing care facility. And then I think these are low numbers, frankly, but we're using the national average here of $285 a month for a premium for long-term care for anyone age 70 to 74. They need a minimum of $178,000 for long-term care if they're going to stay, those 2.5 years. In 2001, people were so concerned, rightfully so, about long-term care that they purchased 700,000 long-term care policies. In 2017, only 70,000 were purchased. Why? One, because premiums are so high. Two, clients are living longer. They don't know if they're going to utilize that. And three, we have these great hybrid policies with single premium life that they can use for their nursing care benefits. You have life with long-term care, over $3.6 billion in premium just last year alone for single premium life. And frankly, for long-term care and medical expenses, that's the number one reason for bankruptcy, are those medical expenses. So why not take some of those funds and make sure all the bases are covered for your clients? So who exactly is a prospect? We went over it just a little bit. Anyone with a qualified account. So you can do a couple things. You can transfer it into a SPIA, but we also have single premium life that accepts qualified funds. It has an internal SPIA built into it. Anyone who has an annuity that has the ability to get a 10% free withdrawal, that's not utilizing that for income, let's put that money into single premium life. Required minimum distributions are those RMDs. If, again, they don't need it for for income, let's put that into a single premium life policy. There are a lot of underperforming policies for life insurance. So, a lot of clients took out a life policy when they were very first married. And they just may not think that there's enough money in there to do anything with it. It may have $5,000 or $10,000 in there. Let's put that money into single premium life and let that money do so much better for your clients. Anyone that took out a universal life policy in the 80s and early 90s where they were illustrated at 8 and 9% and now they're just imploding, before all of that cash value is eaten away and your clients lose that valuable life insurance, let's take that money and transfer it into a single premium life policy where they don't have to continuously pay on their policy. It's a single premium. It's always going to be paid up to age 120. Again, any of those paid up life policies, any CDs, clients have money in a CD that's earning, 1% or 1.5%. Any excess money in their checking or savings, they may say, gosh, I don't have any money. I don't have any excess funds, but I have $50,000 in my checking account. Let's use $10,000 or $15,000 of that and put that in single premium life, or even $25,000. Let it earn more money for their client with the safety of having accessibility to those funds. And then, of course, anyone declined for long-term care. Again, long-term care is underwritten for morbidity. Single premium life is underwritten for mortality. Such a big difference there. So right now, we'll ask or answer some questions. In the meantime, I'll send out one additional poll question, and that's if you want more information about single premium life. So let's see what questions we have. I don't see any questions yet. So again, typical ages are 50 to 85, immediate decision on the phone, nursing care, home health care benefits are automatically built in, never any type of exams or labs or product training for you as the agent. Again, up to 15% commission. Through the end of this month, we have one of our carriers offering up to $1,000 bonus per application, and that's in addition to our drawing that we're having each week through the end of this month as well. Wanted to let everyone know that you will receive this webinar in a recorded version. You'll get that later on this afternoon, so if you want to go back on anything, you're able to look at that. I will be contacting each of you to see what questions you have and run quotes that I'm hoping that you need or come up with. Again, we're not asking, or I'm not asking for you to stop writing annuities. Absolutely continue to write annuities, but let's just change our thought process. Instead of investing that full amount, let's get you a higher commission and invest half of that with an annuity and the other half with single premium life, and cover all bases for you, for your clients. It's a great opportunity, and you may even uncover more sales that way. If they don't want to touch that annuity, you think you may have all their business, but gosh, there's so many times where an agent says, what other annuities do you have? Well, I have this one. So let's take a look at that. Again, everyone, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. Just so greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure to get this webinar sent out to you. Have a wonderful, safe, and happy weekend. I greatly appreciate everyone's time. Again, my name is Sandy Vicanti. You can contact me at 800-255-5055. Thank you. Bye-bye.